boy Jay Stan, one half of the dynamic duo, better known as In Retrospect Podcast. I appreciate you guys tuning in again today for an episode of Say Less, where we usually would look beyond the surface to find understanding within Retrospect Podcast, but we're going to look at the facts for what it is here on Say Less. We got a lot of great topics to talk about. I appreciate you guys tuning in again once more. It's greatly appreciated. Let's get into it. We're going to get into the first topic of today, which would be Chrisean Rock getting her tattoo of Blueface on the side of her face. At this point, a lot of people may say that this is becoming old and they're tired of it. It's interesting, man. Everybody wants her to do better, but it seems like she's in her happy place. So, needless to say, it's not much folks should really be saying, in my honest opinion. I mean, let her do what she wants to do. It was a strange situation. I mean, it seemed like her and the other baby mother of Blueface were getting along well and everybody was making things happen. But now it just seems like they moved on from him just for her to come back, which is completely fine. That's her choice. I think the tattoo is what kind of threw everybody off because she was doing good in people's minds about removing certain things. But hey, she gonna do what she want to do. She's grown. She makes those decisions. Sometimes folks can be disappointed in other people's opinions, but like my father always told me, you don't really always know who truly these people are behind closed doors or what they've been through or what they're going through. So I mean, as far as this goes, more power to her if that's what she wants to do. It's interesting. Face tattoos, I'm not really big on them, but they're expressions of art, as some may say. So more power to her. And at least it looked good. But I'm pretty sure that picture she has on her face is the mugshot he got before he went into jail. So, each his own. I mean, that's completely fine. That's what she likes. So, I mean, hey, good for her. And speaking of good for her, let's talk about Jesshilarious, who has just been named the third co-host of the Breakfast Club. She will be taking over duties in February as the third host. That was really a strange situation, though, I will say, where she announced, but it wasn't really official, but it was official. So a lot of folks were confused. Some may say it was a part of the rollout plan to act as if she got it, but she didn't. And a lot of folks were really puzzled, including myself, about who the host was going to be. But shout out to Jess. She's going to do a great job. A lot of folks give her a lot of unwarranted hate, in my honest opinion. I mean, she's very opinionated. She speaks her mind. She honestly is a good personality, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has what they like, and I just don't understand at times why people seem to be coming at her in a way that just doesn't seem like it's coming from a neutral place. It just seems like the hate is real sometimes when it comes to Jess. But I think she'll do great on the Breakfast Club along with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy. It should be a great addition. Even when they were working together, the chemistry was great. So I never really understood, in my honest opinion, who else was going to get the job, but it seemed like she was the best one to get it in regards to her following, who she knew, her connections. It just seemed like a good fit, and everybody seemed to be working well together when they were there. So shout out to Jess. Shout out to Jess. Man, and stop the hate, man. Come on. She's a great personality. She is funny. She does say funny stuff. Now, granted, everybody may not agree with what she's saying, but she is funny to me at least. So, I mean, hey, you gotta support people and you gotta put out good energy. I'm telling you, the good energy you put out is the good energy you will receive. But that may go over some people's heads. But let's talk about one of the biggest things that took place over this past weekend. It was the championship games in the National Football League, or National American Football League, I should say, because, there are some folks that are overseas that do watch this show. I just want to put it out here. This picture is of Patrick Mahomes, who plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. This guy's just unreal. Let's begin with that. He is unreal. And they will be playing the San Francisco 49ers, who also have Deebo Samuels, Christian McCaffrey, as long as Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, and crazy amount of players on the defensive side. Hargrave, Fred Warner, Greenlaw, bunch of cats. Everybody's star-studded. But This guy just can't be stopped. He played against Lamar Jackson, who will be soon to be named NFL or National Football League MVP, and beat his team, who had a historical defense to stop anybody that came up against them. And he did it. He won the game. He managed it. Although they only scored 17 points, it was a good game. And this guy just figures out a way to win every time. He can't be stopped. It's just insane what he does, but he makes it happen. But on the back end, he's a two-time Super Bowl champ. This man's broken so many records right now. He is on pace to be the greatest, if not the greatest already at his age. He wins this Super Bowl. He is in a whole nother stratosphere of who is going to be going against him. But unfortunately, Patrick, as much as I would love for this to be about you, it is not about you. It is about this lady right here beside Travis Kelce, who is the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes' go-to man, who catches the touchdown passes, who dances in the end zone, who gets all the points that they need, who is unguardable at this point, who is a future Hall of Famer along with Patrick Mahomes, who has had 1,000-yard seasons since I don't know when. My goodness, he just keeps doing it. It's just crazy. But to stay on topic, his girlfriend right here, very familiar face. Everybody knows her face. Taylor Swift has taken headlines, and the usual football fans are somewhat up in arms about all the TV time she's getting. Unfortunately, folks, you're going to have to get used to it. It is what it is. She's bringing in money. Every time they show her, the NFL is making money. The Chiefs are making money. It was a stat that was out here, or a number, I should say, that she's brought in allegedly $300 million plus of revenue into the American National Football League's pockets. And it's really crazy. But Shannon Sharp recently made a statement where he said that Taylor Swift moves the needle more than Beyonce, which sounds crazy, but numbers don't lie. It's kind of insane, but it's wild. So you have a lot of, the everyday football fans that are saying that, oh man, I don't want to see a Taylor Swift Super Bowl, them showing her all the time. But, Usher is performing at halftime, so everybody should still tune in. I don't see why you wouldn't tune in. But it's just interesting that, you got to understand the reason why they are pushing her so hard on all these broadcasts are because of her following. The $300 million plus of revenue that they've brought in since showing her and finding out about this relationship has benefited the NFL in crazy ways. They really should just cut Kelce a check for him, unfortunately, having his personal life put on Front Street with everybody getting involved, everybody getting upset about what's going on. Because at this point, it's just, everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any issue with it, me personally. I feel like, you love who you love, and that's who he's in love with, who he's with right now. And she's doing more good than bad, in my honest opinion. She's putting more eyeballs onto the sport. So everybody should be very happy about that. I don't see what the issue is. But needless to say, it's going to be a good game. She'll be there. Usher will be there. A bunch of other celebrities will be there. Everybody should be happy about all this attention that is being brought to the sport, that everyone wants to be brought to it, in my honest opinion, because this is better news than some of the negative news that usually comes out of this. So everyone needs to calm down, get ready for the Super Bowl. It's going to be a good time. Taylor Swift will be there. Travis Kelce will be there. And this guy will be here. So all I can say is, everyone, tune in. It's going to be a great game. And once more, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I've been Jay Stan. I appreciate you tuning in to another episode of Say Less. And I will catch you every other Tuesday. And thank you for following me. And always remember to like, comment, and subscribe.